Chris Taylor here with MidwestFishingClub.com. We're going to show you how to spool your bait casting reel with braided line. Now the first step is, of course, start with an empty reel, and we're going to remove the side plate to remove the spool. On some bait casting models, it is a detent lever. Pull it out and slide the cover up. Remove it. Some models have a screw off side plate like this Shimano. Some models like this Bass Pro have a detent button you push in. Alright, once you get your side plate off, remove the spool. Next step is to take your electrical tape and we're going to make a single pass around the spool. Pull you enough to get it started. Now you want to do a little test fit and make sure it doesn't spill over, and this one actually spills over, so we're going to have to trim this tape. What you don't want is that tape spilling over onto the sides of the spools. So we're going to cut about, I don't know, about 3/4 of it off. Now you see it lays right where it should on the spool. Take your thumb and work pressure on it. Okay. Now once you've worked that tape in there real good, and it's not sitting to the sides to make the line flare, we're ready to put some line on it. Alright, the next step is to take your line, and we need to find the direction that it's coming off the spool. Alright, so this is very important. You want to make sure that the line coming off of the spool is going on the spool of your Baitcaster the same direction. So you want from the top, you want it to come off and come down around, so make sure your line's always coming off the top. And we're going to take the screwdriver and come through and hook it here on our tackle box. And just hook it somewhere to where it can spin. Okay, your next step will be to pass your line through the guide on the reel. And you want to try to keep it centered, is how I do it. And then come out the spool hole. And then we're going to tie an arbor knot onto the spool. And so the way an arbor knot works is you come around the spool and you're going to tie an overhand knot around the loose end. Okay, so come around. Next step will be come around here and then come in through the open hole. Now, come to your very end here and tie an overhand knot. I'll go ahead and try to trim this right now. Prevents us having to do it on the spool. Alright, take your line and put it on the spool. Alright, just work it down until it's tight. And go ahead and put it back in your reel. So next step. And the next step is to reinstall your side cover. So we're going to hold down our latchet. Slide it on until it clicks. Now we'll just go ahead and fill her up. You want to keep some pressure on the line, but not enough to where you can feel heat. Alright. Alright, you want to stop when it's full. There's about a thumbnail's distance there. That's full. And what I do is leave a little line out and come around the back. You know, if you're storing them or you got a couple of them that are going to sit on the table for a few minutes, I just take a piece of electrical tape and put it along the bottom side. And that's it. That's how you spool a baitcaster with braided line. Thank you for tuning in, and y'all go check out some more from MidwestFishingClub.com.